Why? Huh. Wait, why is my YouTube not connected at all? My YouTube's not connected to my Mix It Up. Hold on. Alright, troubleshooting. Fun. Wait. Hold. Message. Okay, yeah, I don't know why my YouTube is not connected. Hold on. Huh? I can't see my YouTube chat. What? Wait. Settings? What? Wait, what? Why? Where did it go? Hopefully that works. I won't know for sure, but if a mod rolls in at some point, I will ask them to check it. I'll just have YouTube up on my other screen just in case. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we finished Lazuli yesterday, like last night, and so she's already up in the Offkai Peaker interest check. And I also finished Utana Pandora. I don't know. I'm like not sure if I'm 100% satisfied with this. I feel like I want to like make her eyes a little closer together, but I was asking like Kuno yesterday and he was like, no, I feel like they're fine. You normally make the eyes a little close, so I feel like it's not a big deal, but I feel like I want them a little closer. Just like a teensy bit. Okay, yeah, I feel that this is better. Okay, anyway, but we're gonna work on Minto first, because I gotta finish this shit. I gotta finish this shit for a freaking stamp rally. Ah! So I think we just have basically rendering left to do. That's basically all. Sorry, let's see here. I'm probably, okay, for the sake of time, I'll probably just do like pretty simple shading on this. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. I don't have the time to invest into doing all that crazy shit, so we're gonna do it nice and simple. All right. Wrong way. Call you today, archivist. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Like, oh wait, I know what I'm doing. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Stream just started, supposed to go for like 5 days straight. Holy shit. Meanwhile, it's pretty dry here, I think. It's starting to warm up where I am. Actually, so I didn't stream yesterday. I'm very sorry about that, y'all. To be entirely honest, the reason why I didn't stream, I mentioned this in my server, but one of my neighbor's houses, like not my next door neighbor, but like the house after my next door neighbor, so 2 doors down, their house caught on fire. So like on Wednesday night, I think it was, and I'm okay. I'm okay. It was like my neighbor's house. We had to evacuate very, very suddenly. I literally dropped my phone rushing out of the house. I tried to we basically grabbed the dogs and like ran out. It's very stressful. And it was like going for quite a while. They thought the cars were gonna explode because everyone in my community parks their cars in their driveways and in their garages basically, and all the houses are pretty close together. Like we live in houses, but they're like still relatively close together. Like we don't have like that much space in between each house. Does that happen a lot? No. This is the first time. This is the first time ever, like since living here in like for 3 years or something that this has happened. But someone's water heater exploded. Like, so everyone's water heaters are in their garages. So their water heater exploded and then their car also caught fire as a result. So we had to it was crazy because I was sitting at my desk and my desk is, actually the location of my desk is right by, the window facing towards the street. And I noticed that a bunch of like fire trucks and cop cars were rolling up and I was like, the heck is happening? So I got out of my chair and I ran over to my room and asked Jake, and I was like, Jake, I think there's a bunch of cops, like, do you want to come check? And right when I asked him, I heard our neighbor bang on our door being like, your neighbor's house is on fire, you need to get the fuck out of your house. And I was like, oh my god. So then I'm like rushing to get the dogs, Jake's rushing to get the dogs, and I had to also try to get our housemate out. And so it was like really crazy, really hectic. So yeah, we were just like stuck outside for a long while, waiting for like the fire department to let it like clear us to go back inside. But that was really draining for me, so I didn't really feel like streaming on Thursday. I slept until like almost 3 p.m. Because I was just up pretty late. Like it happened very late at night. It happened like, I want to say it was probably near like 8 p.m. when it happened, and we didn't get back into the house until maybe like 10, maybe later. I'm not exactly sure. But so y'all want to know something really silly that happened actually? It's actually fucking ridiculous. So before this all happened, Jake and I were feeling like not very we didn't want to leave the house basically, and we're out of like groceries. We need to go grocery shopping this weekend. And so I ordered DoorDash. I ordered some pho to our house. But remember when I said I dropped my phone running out of the house? I couldn't contact the DoorDasher as a result. And the police had barricaded the entrance to my community because they were like, they didn't want anyone to come in or drive in because like we only have one street going in, one street going in and out. So the police barricaded the entrance to the community so that no one pulls their cars in because there's no space, because it's all like fire trucks and like basically first responders and stuff. And so I was like, man, like I can't even tell the I can't cancel my DoorDash, and I can't tell the DoorDasher to like not come. And I'm sure the DoorDasher is just gonna like bail, right? However, randomly, because we're standing kind of like by the entrance of the community, because you know, there's not really like tons and tons of space, as I was saying, to like, you know, kind of loiter. So we were like standing towards kind of like the entrance to the community, not super close, but like relatively close, where the houses like start. And I see this guy walking into our community like on foot, and he has a bag of food. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this person is like coming to like pick up or like came back to bring food to their family while all this is happening. And then I see it. I see the little tag, the little receipt on the bag. And I was like, oh my God, is that DoorDash? Wait, that guy's carrying soup. And I ordered soup. And so I like called out to the guy. I was like, hi, are you looking for a house? Are you DoorDash? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, by any chance, are you trying to deliver to Miao? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that's me. Our neighbor's house is on fire. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I can take that though. And he's like, okay. And so he handed it to me. I was like, oh, do you need anything else from me? He's like, no, I'm okay. And then he just left. And I was like, holy shit, this fucking DoorDasher just like walked through the police barricade to deliver fucking DoorDash to, like, I don't, bro parked his car on the street side and it's a big ass fucking hill. It's not close, okay? It's like let me just draw like a really shitty diagram of how my community looks like, right? So like in terms of how people can get into the community, so this is the one main street and then there's like a big street, but this is a hill. This is going uphill, okay? Uphill. And then there's car parking here, and then the police barricade is here, right? And I'm like over here, okay? I'm sitting like here. So he had to park somewhere along this hill, downhill, walk uphill, walk through the police barricade, and then come to me. And I was like, genuinely so shocked. Like he, I don't know if I've ever had, this is like the definition of going the extra mile for someone. I was so unbelievably shocked. I did not expect that to happen, but yeah, our DoorDasher just fucking rolled in. And yeah, I still cannot believe that. Like, there's a bunch of fire trucks. Literally the house was still on fire when he came in. So it's like obvious there's shit happening. And he came and still delivered my food. Needless to say, we gave him a big tip because we were like, damn, that's fucking crazy. That, I never expected that. This person needs their soup, gotta go all out. To be fair, the reason why I ordered my soup is because I'm still a little bit sick from like last week. So I did kind of need the soup. So like it was kind of necessary, you know? Like I kind of really needed it. But I kind of gave up on it once the fire started, you know? Thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and save redeems. Yeah. Did he have a theme song blasting on approach? I wish. That would have been so good. No, he just genuinely looked really confused what was happening, but like not confused enough to just like stop. Like if I wasn't standing where I was, I feel like he would have just walked further into the community looking for the house, which would have been very, very bad. Because again, it was my neighbor's house on fire. But unfortunately, my neighbor's house is not okay. At least as far, I don't think they were home. That's the thing, is I don't think they were home. There were no injuries as far as I'm aware. The paramedics like basically just were there and no one was like needed help, or like no one was on a stretcher or anything. No coroner pulled up, so there wasn't that too. Like, so nothing crazy. Like, as in like no one was injured, and we don't think that they were home because actually, this is really silly. Our neighbor, our immediate neighbor, the dad just started hosing down the garage while waiting for like the fire department to show up. Like trying to contain the fire on his own, which is so dangerous because again, the fire department didn't even want to like immediately start hosing down the house, because if it's a gas fire or like a car fire, putting oil on or putting water on it would be bad because it's like an oil fire. So they just basically need to like examine and make sure the fire is like okay to like hose down. But like my neighbor just started hosing it anyway. At least he tried to help, you know. I'm not like shitting on him or anything. He was just trying to help. But I don't think anyone else was like, I don't think the like residents were home. And that's just so scary because their car is like melted, like very melted in the front yard. Like yesterday I went outside to go get the mail, and our entire neighborhood smells like battery acid. It's awful. Like the front part, like it doesn't really smell on the back side because again, we're on like a big hill, so like winds like blows away on that side. But like my community is like on the cliff side, So it like the smell is stuck here. So the front of the house smells pretty bad. And then they also pulled out a bunch of like charred shit and had to put it in the garage and boarded up the house and everything. But like, oh my god, imagine coming home and finding out your house caught on fire. Like that is like, I don't even know what to do in that situation. Like genuinely, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. How do you even like handle that? I'm not enough of an adult to know. I'm not a homeowner, guys. I don't know how this shit works. I hope everything works out for the neighbors, because I feel very bad that happened. That's just so like, I feel like it was like kind of traumatic for me and very like stressful, and I just can't imagine being in their position where their house is the one that caught on fire. Like, yeah, it's scary. The flames were really big. Like the flames made it to the street. Not like the base of the flames, but like because it was like the flames were basically billowing out towards the street, so like their whole driveway was also on fire. So like the garage was on fire, and then the whole driveway is covered in flames. And then like the safest place to stand in terms of like, if you were to be not like actually safest, but like the first place you can stand that's not directly in the fire is on the street. And so like I totally understand why the like fire department like wanted us out of the house so urgently, is because again, like, you know, if something happens that they like need to do it. But I also felt like really concerned because I didn't have my phone on me. I literally had my wallet, like my own ID in case something happened, but no phone. But Jake had his phone, so it wasn't like we were completely phoneless. But my phone fell out of my pocket when I was rushing out of the house carrying Meow Pup. One of the police department people actually kind of like scolded us at some point, or like not like scolded us, I should say. But so our neighbor was the first to knock on the house, being like, your neighbor's house is on fire, you need to get the fuck out, like our other side neighbor. And then as we were like getting out, the police department came in and was like, you need to evacuate now. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, grab only the essentials. And then Jake was like, yeah, we're grabbing our dogs. And he's like, is there any other people? And it's like, yeah, there's one more person and they're grabbing our dog. And they're like, they need to get out now. And he's like, I know, we're grabbing our dog. And like, I don't know if bro just wanted us to leave our fucking dogs, but I would rather not. I would rather catch a flame than leave my dogs. I'm sorry, my guy. Nope. And Meow Pup is like an old senior dog too, so like she can't like run out on her own. And she was like asleep in the closet, so I had to like wake her up and then pick her up and take her out. But luckily for her, like she wasn't really bothered by all of the like police sirens or like the lights and all that stuff, because she's so blind and deaf, she didn't know what's happening. Panko was a little stressed and freaked out, which understandably so, because he's a puppy. He's not actually a puppy, but like he's a baby. And so it makes sense. But oh my god, what a stressful experience. I think it might, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm the cause of the fire, but I'm going to say that I feel like I might be bad luck, because every place that I've lived in, someone in the neighborhood, maybe not immediate neighborhood, but like either neighborhood or complex, their house catches on fire. Like at my old apartment, one of the neighboring buildings of the complex, not my immediate building, but the building over there, someone had a kitchen fire, and then like the whole complex had to evacuate. And then when I was in college as well, like someone's started a fire in the dorm, like in the kitchen of the dorm, and I'm like, oh my god, is it me? Am I bad luck? The house across the street from me burned down a few years ago for the dumbest reason. Grease fire. They ignored the alarm. The alarm was always going off while frying, and their fire extinguisher was in the cabinet under the fire. Nobody hurt, at least. Wow. Yeah, that's... Okay, y'all, if you are in a normal fucking home, I implore you, do not, I repeat, do not do any deep frying inside of the house. You don't, most people do not have a strong enough, like, hood for their car, or not car, a hood for their stove or their range, like a range hood that can keep the like smoke in the like the danger at bay, essentially. So I implore you, please do not. Is that real? What real? My neighbor's house caught on fire. That's what we're talking about. But my neighbor's case, it was the yeah, well, the thing is about like deep frying in like houses is that your house is not typically built in a way to like sustain a deep fry, because the thing is deep fryers require very high heat, and the thing is realistically, I don't think most stoves, like normal stoves, especially not electric stoves, can get hot enough for a to deep fry something. So like, why do it? Mama Cat has an outdoor stove so she can deep fry things, and that I can understand, but like I would not like, you know, deep fry in like an apartment building. I hope my neighbors are okay. But that honestly took a lot out of me. It was just very stressful. I was also very worried for our immediate neighbor because it's like a family who lives there. So I was just worried about like, I hope that the kids aren't like traumatized from it, because it's pretty scary. And the thing about the way our houses are structured is that to get out of your house through the front door is like, you have to go through the driveway, and our driveways basically touch or almost touch. There's like a small tiny strip of grass between each of the driveways, but not a lot. So the thing is then, you know, it's kind of hard to leave the house or the front door. So I just, without like, you know, seeing that. So I just hope that the kids are okay. I might not want kids for myself, but I still care about children, you know? I don't think that they deserve to have to go through that kind of trauma, you know? Like, it was exhausting enough for me, and I'm an adult. And the thing is, actually, our whole neighborhood is basically like families. Basically only my house and our other neighbor's house are the only like younger people that are not families. So yeah. Then yesterday I just spent a lot of my day like, well, most of it sleeping, if I'm entirely honest, but then after that I just try to get some stuff done on my own time. I actually had to pick up the mail at some point because I had some stuff delivered for Offkai that I have not gotten yet. I also had to spray paint some like cable clips for my new charm board, because my charm boards are not that old. Like I've had them for not too long. But I decided to upgrade them to fit more charms. So I need to like spray paint the clippies, because I'm gonna be using different clips for it. I don't even know where the clippies are. What the fuck? Oh, I see them. Are you going to Impulse Bay? Yes, I am. Will you be going to Impulse Bay? Yeah! So... I don't know if y'all know about this cosplayer. Her name is Kusa Cos. She's like a very beautiful cosplayer. She's a she's a cosplayer who does a lot of VTuber stuff specifically. And she does she's like pretty well known for her like Narissa cosplay. So I don't know about Impulse Bay Area, but I'm pretty sure Impulse OC she will be booth babing for us. Cause Kuno and I made friends with her, and I'm trying to be so normal. She's probably gonna cosplay ZZZ. She's like one of the official ZZZ cosplayers, or like Hoyoverse cosplayers. But she's so beautiful, guys. Oh my god. She followed me the other day, and I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, why are you... Like, how is such a beautiful cosplayer following me? Me like... Her Narissa. Oh, here's her Marine. Oh my god, she's so beautiful, guys. She's so beautiful. She's a... Look at her. She's so pretty. She also does, Nikke. Like, she did Siren. Oh my god, guys. Guys, she's so... Oh my god. I'm... When Kuno told me that she was gonna come and, booth babe for us, he was like, yeah, this is for you, mostly. And I'm like, I know, thank you. Like, she's so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful, guys. I'm so fucking normal. Oh, you know that really viral picture from like a while back? I think it was like last September or something. There was a clip where there was this like Anby cosplayer and a Nicole cosplayer at a drive-through window, and then Nicole's like reaching over the Anby cosplayer to order, like that meme. Yeah, she's one of those. She was the Anby in that cosplay. Wait, actually no, she was the... No, she was the Nicole cosplayer, actually. Oh my god. Wait, can I show you guys? I don't think this is bannable. I don't think this is bannable. But like, it's this photo. I'm not making it any bigger. Anyway, so she should be with us at Impulse OC. Not 100% sure, but maybe, probably. Too bad I quit gacha games on clean out. Is that real? Is that real? Are you telling the truth? Genuinely? Big if true. Congratulations. That's huge. I went to LA for a week and missed a week of dailies. Oh, sometimes that honestly is the way to get you out. Honestly understandable. Like I'm gonna be so honest. When I went to Korea and I couldn't like access, like I didn't have like strong enough internet most of the time to play Nikke and do my Nikke dailies, I was like so close to just quitting. I was like, I can't be bothered. So many booster boxes of random shit. What kind of booster boxes? Like cards? I was just talking to Nova about how like I want to play GA really badly, but I can't get my hands on any like starter decks to help me like get started, you know? And I really want to play. I opened 2 Final Fantasy boxes of the new MTG and like 4 ETBs for Pokemon. Grand Archive. Oh yeah, I heard about the new collab. That's huge. I have a bunch of Grand Archive cards, but not enough for a deck. They're all in my Dead Woman sleeves, my Leora sleeves. What game? Riftbound, the League one? Probably, maybe. I think I'll wait until see, like, I guess, like, how it's received, I guess. What's this? Fucking. It looks promising so far. Yeah, it does. And I'm pretty excited too, honestly, because I liked Legends of Runeterra a lot. And so I'm hoping that it has like the same kind of charm to it. Like, honestly, Legends of Runeterra was one of the only card games that I can honestly say had a chokehold on me at any point. There's a 5v5 game mode. Holy shit, what? Isn't that kind of like, I don't know anything about MTG, but isn't Commander like basically a fucking arena, not a 1v1? Commander is? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. MTG is so fun. I've heard so many people talk about MTG and I'm like, that's fantastic and I would love to play, except for the fact that it's so expensive and like I just cannot get myself to like, I don't know, pay for cards. Like I can't get myself to buy MTG cards. Listen, I already collect so many TCGs, okay? Like, I collect Pokemon, I collect the Hololive TCG, I collect Weiss Schwartz, I collect WeCross, and I collect Grand Archive, because Grand Archive at least I want to be playable eventually, but I have 5 TCGs of collections. It's very playable at like a $30 to $100 price point for a deck. That's not too bad. Jake has old cards. I think he said he used to run like basically a, I don't even know what it's called, but it was like it was like a vampire themed deck. But yeah, I haven't ever played MTG. I honestly, not until relatively recently, I guess, or in the past few years, have I really gotten into TCGs. I mean, obviously when I was younger, I played like Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, and I played like the Pokemon TCG, like actually, but I haven't really played any TCGs aside from that, especially not since like lore. I haven't played any physical TCGs. The fact that it's 1v1v1v1 makes it so that being on a budget is less bad. Yeah, I'm sure. But again, like at the end of the day, it's like I still have to buy cards, and I'm trying not to. I haven't bought any cards. Like I haven't even collected like Pokemon cards on a hot minute, because it's just like, well, I said this like yesterday, but like the scalping is so fucking bad. Oh, hello, Meow Pup. Hello, Bubby. Hello. How are you? Oh, baby. Hi. Hello? She has to do her rounds. She has to sniff my pile of socks here. The scalping on Pokemon is disgusting? Yeah, true. You want to say hi to Mr. Panic Lord? I don't know if the mic can pick you up. Wait. You have to speak loud.
Does Panic Lord collect Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so. He said he just bought like an
Can he buy me 2 ETB?
Can you buy Jake 2 ETBs? Wait, what sets did you get? Did you get Journey Together?
Where's Matt?
Oh, really? 100 total or each? Please don't be each. Oh!
Never mind, don't buy me any.
That's why. Why would you pay double? I refuse to pay more than MSRP. Why would you pay double MSRP? What the Bro, I actually think paying more than MSRP on Prismatic is so stupid because the hit rates are so garbage. Yeah. Oh my god, you got Journey together? Oh my god, I haven't pulled like anything. Actually, I pulled the Articuno, but I pulled it on a Chinese. I don't know where actually my I don't know where I put my cards, my most recent cards. Hold on, let me see. I haven't like, cause I pulled a bunch of cards when I was in Asia, so I don't know where I put them. Oh, can I oh no, this is not. I think 10 boxes of cards are open in the Airbnb. Is Jake coming to any cons soon? He'll be at AX for a day. He'll be at AX on Saturday, and then he'll also be at he's coming with me to the Auto concert in San Jose. And then he should be at yeah, we're going to Auto. Yeah, we can get dinner beforehand or something. Is AX doable? I mean, Jake literally bought his ticket last night. A little silly, but he did buy his ticket last night, so. And then housing and a flight. Yeah, I don't think I can help you with either of those. Cause what the my Clip Studios like fucking, what is happening? Hello, Clip? Why am I not able to duplicate this layer? What the fuck? Okay, AX Chibi, I don't think I got in? Or has apps even happened? Oh, I think apps happened, but I haven't received any notice about it, so I wouldn't know. And then he should be at Impulse OC, I think. Probably. He'll probably go to Impulse OC. He doesn't come to as many cons because he has work. He's a working adult. And then also if he comes, that means like somebody has to take care of the dogs. So it's a little bit tricky. It's a little tricky to do that, you know? Yeah. But he is he did go with us to Anime Boston, which was really, really hype. I'm very happy he came with us because it was a good time. Like I think Kuno would agree. I think a big part of what made Anime Boston so enjoyable was that we were like, it was just a bunch of us hanging out, you know? So I just really, really enjoyed having him with us for the con. Oops. So I don't know. The thing is, so I've talked a little bit about it, but I'm actually slowing down substantially on the number of cons I'll be doing going forward. Starting, like, basically after, let me see my schedule for specific. So Impulse Bay Area will be the last con of the giant chunk of cons that I'll be doing for a long while. I'll be doing Impulse OC, which is at the end of August, and then also Impulse Dallas in November. But I'm going to grad school starting in August, so I kind of have to like slow down on cons so I can focus on my schooling, and I won't be able to, you know, do as many cons as I would like for a while, which is fine by me. I think given the current market and stuff, it's it's an okay decision to be making at this time. And part of the reason why I want to be doing this in the first place is that is I want to legitimize my business further and kind of like organize and allocate things and to be a little bit more, I keep saying legitimate, but like something I really want to do going forward after I like finish my degree is I really want to do more like mentorship towards other like artists who want to do Artist Alley, and then also on top of that I want to help with like fulfillment for people, because right now I'm only doing it for Kuno, and it's a very like casual like transaction because we're friends, and also because like he knows that it's like a secondary thing. But once all that is like figured out, I really want to help with people's ability to do more with their hobbies and stuff like that. And because I've had so many years of experience at this point, and I'll be working towards like understanding and working on financials and taxes and stuff like that for a corporation, then hopefully I'll be able to work on getting that like more settled, you know? So I think it's a good decision for myself overall. It just means that I won't be doing as much merch and as many cons for the next 2 years after I start, which sucks, but again, like I think it's for the better. I'll still be selling online. I just won't be making as much new stuff, and then I'll still also be going to cons every now and then, but realistically speaking, I'd probably be going to substantially less, and Kuno might be going on his own more often. So that's just a heads up. It just really depends. I don't know what school is gonna look like for me yet. I don't know how busy my schedule is gonna be. I don't know how much it'll take of my time, because part of the program that I'm in is geared towards working adults, as in people who are not, hello Panko, hey baby, people who are not working full-time jobs but inherently but usually running a business, so they're well aware of that. So hopefully it makes it a little bit easier for me to like manage in that way. So yeah. Uncle, you kind of stink like outside. Hey, that's not yours. Shit. You. Yes, baby boy. How are you? My recycling bin in my office looks like a disaster, by the way. It's just like filled with ginger ales. Like cans and cans of ginger ale. Kind of embarrassing, actually. Figure out food? Okay. Yeah, see you around. Hopefully I see you at least at the auto concert. If you decide to go to AX, let me know. And also, like, if you decide to go, you should text Jake too. I think he would appreciate that. I don't think I can afford AX, unironically. That is okay. AX is very expensive, and I don't think it's like... I would not go to AX if it had not been for the fact that I'm literally like working it, so you know, it's like one of those things for me at this point. I've just gone to AX so many times at this point that I'm like kind of over it. You bought a Switch 2 among other things? Holy, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I have not purchased one. I don't think I have any plans to buy one anytime soon either. Yeah, I haven't bought a Switch 2. I don't think I will anytime soon, just because it's like pretty expensive, and I am at a point where I'm like, I don't play as many Nintendo games as I used to. I grew up on Nintendo. I grew up on Nintendo and I played a shit ton of Nintendo games, and like most of my childhood games are Nintendo games. Like I didn't get into like PC or other console gaming until basically college. I just didn't have the money for it. You know, my family was not very wealthy, so any games I purchased were games that I purchased like with my own money from working a job in high school. And so I didn't really have anything else other than my 3DS. So I'm not like super pressed. I'm very used to not having access to the games and stuff that I would like, but obviously it would be cool to eventually get one. But again, I'm not in like any kind of hurry to get it. It's so ugly. Like there are games that I definitely want to play on Switch 2 eventually, but I'm like not pressed. I happened to walk into a Best Buy and they were selling them, so I was like, that's fair. If you could just like get your hands on one pretty easily and you have the disposable income, like for sure would recommend, or like I could totally understand getting it, but I'm definitely not in a place right now where I want to spend that money, because I'm about to spend so much money on school, guys. Oh my god. School is so expensive. Did you know a grad school program costs usually around, on average, twice as much as an undergrad program? Each semester? Hold on, where's the math? Where is my math for this? Let me see. Oh. No. Where is it? So if I were to take 12 units, it's like $20,000. 25K. Every year is 50 grand. My 2-year program is 100 grand, guys. I cannot I cannot afford that. I can't afford to spend the money, the extra monies, you know, right now. Unfortunately, but it's okay. You know, again, I'm not pressed to get my hands on a Switch 2. My parents are helping me with grad school, but again, like there's a lot more that goes into paying for shit than just tuition. Also, that reminds me, let me just text Papa Cat real quick. Okay. I just have to remind Papa Cat to talk to his HR before he gets off of work. Okay. Is Kuno still doing comms? Yes and no. He basically only takes like he has the liberty to basically just take like pick and choose his commissions. So he typically speaking only takes work from like companies and agencies and like streamers, essentially like VTubers and stuff who are able to like pay his rates, because he does have you know, higher rates than a lot of other people who commission can. So if you're interested in getting like a commission from him, it might be difficult, but it's always worth an ask. But he doesn't typically do comms. Usually speaking, when like attendees will ask like, oh, do you do commissions and stuff? First of all, like not to be like toxic to people, but we're like, I don't know if like an average con attendee can afford Kuno's rates. And second, like realistically speaking, like he probably wouldn't accept it, given that he has a lot of other things that he has to prioritize, like working with like Hoyoverse and shit like that. Hello, Tora, how are you? I love you. Wait, actually, hold on. You're all good on the check-in? I'm so sorry. I was so fucking locked in for everything else that I just forgore. Actually, okay, I remembered a few days ago that I needed to finish it, but then I was like so locked in with trying to finish all these other VTubers, and I was like, wait, let me send you the other things I want to show you. I want to show you. These are ones that I finished, like more of the indies stuff. We got half of them already, so I can just cut those. Yesterday I was working on photo cards for Kuno, because we're actually ordering we're doing photo card gacha at Offkai. So I was working on like the little signatures for everybody. I'm kind of proud of them. I want to show y'all actually. I'm kind of proud of them, and it reminds me that I really enjoy doing like idol signatures. I mean, I made my own idol signature. So I'm like, I want to do comms for them if people were interested, but I don't know if anyone's interested. So like for example, we have this. Oh, this is Mako's actual signature. This is not related. This is not. I drew this one for Non. Look at it. I feel like it's so cute. And then this is mine and Nova's actual signatures. And then I made this Pippa one. I feel like this Pippa one's very cute. I feel like this is very idol. And then I did this one for Remia. And then this Victoria Bright Shield one. I don't know. I just like, for this one, I didn't really know what to do. So I just kind of like did this. And then... oh yeah, Ina already had a signature, so I just did the Takodachi. And then I did this Laimu one. And then I'm kind of a really big fan of these. I don't know, I love this Leora one that I did. And the Kokone one is cute too. But I like really like the Leora one a lot. I feel like this is like a really pog signature. And then I did like, I didn't do their signatures for this one, but I did like the little sayings together. But yeah. Yeah. You'll take a comm. I don't even know how much I'd charge for them, if I'm entirely honest, because I don't know how much people, because part of me wants to open them before Offkai and do them for people if they're interested, because I know a lot of people want to sign stuff for Offkai, but like some people don't have like a VTuber signature or whatever. So I was like, what if I just like offered them as comms for people? But I don't even know what I would charge for them, or like what the fuck, like I don't know anything. Here, what if I just threw some together right now? Do like a 10 by... Let's see. Hold on. Let me pull up your reference. Where's your... Send me a reference! It'll be easier. Yeah, send me it right now, right here, right now. I just wanna, I'm literally gonna just attempt just the fastest thing known to man. You don't even have to worry about it. I don't know, I just was like, what if I... what if I just threw together a thing? I don't know, it's fun. They're just fun to do. I thought about like redoing mine a little bit too, cause I just have my Chinese name in here, but mine's really simple. I can actually chat more actively for we'll take about 20 minutes, but still. Hi, Duck. How are you? You're so cute, Tora. Oh my god, I love you. Word Stuck is the most active role I've been in all week. Whoa. Meow. I would probably work on this. Your tail is so fluffy. Anyway, I don't know. I think idol signatures are so fun and so cute. So I have to think more, but anyway. If you actually want me to do one, let me know. I will just ask the homies however much they want to spend, and then they could do whatever the fuck they want. I don't have too much thoughts. I think they're just fun. So I'll just do them. Hi Brad, how are you? But we're not even dealing drugs properly? Good, good, good. As you should be. Oh yeah, I feel like this is the wrong color. I was drawing Utana Pandora yesterday, and it was so funny because Kuno's like, oh my god, her eye's green, and then I was like, oh yeah, and pink, and he was like, what the f you mean also pink? $55 streams? Holy shit. That's crazy. I want to work on like sticker sheets too, but I don't know. Maybe I'm like biting off way more than I can chew. I just feel like because I'm taking off from doing art for a while, like super actively, I feel kind of... When did they add the stream streak? For a while ago, I think, but it doesn't always pop up for some people. I don't know why. But I feel like because I'm taking time off from streaming, or not, well, streaming, yes, but also just art soon, I feel like everything that I want to do for merch has to get done like ASAP. And so I feel very pressed to like get it all done. Even though, you know, I know realistically speaking, I can't get everything done, especially like in the time that I have, because to me, the time that I would want to like debut all this shit would be like AX and stuff, where it has the highest chance of actually moving. But like, oh God, I don't know. It's just like, it's like silly how much I want to do this, but I just don't want to also get to a point where I'm like overexerting myself for like just wanting to to, you know, add more merch to my catalog. And also it's like doing new merch is also an investment, because like something that I've wanted to do for a while is I wanted to do like coasters. I've also wanted to do like what else? I wanted to do keyboard like keycaps. I want to do oh my god, why am I like forgetting everything off the top of my head right now? I want to do jet tags. That's one I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I wanted to do more enamel pins and just like so many things, and I just like feel like I don't have time, you know? I don't have any more time left to do everything. Hey Leishan, how are you? Yeah, I'm drawing mint. I'm just finishing this for a stamp rally before I go back to working on decals. Dude, my shading can be so messy and stupid and haphazard, and it's just literally entirely vibes because I refuse to actually like put in the thoughts to shading sometimes, which is like funny, but like also let's see. Like this color but slightly more. They lied to me. It's getting busy again. Let's get out. Thank you so much, Duck. Have a good rest of your day at work. Oh yes, I will save. Thank you, thank you. Vibe-based shading, definitely the technical term for it. Yeah, that's how I live. Because here's the thing. Okay, not for this specifically, but I do feel like for like chibis and stuff and peakers, where the lighting source is kind of ambiguous, I'm just like, yep, I'm shading off of vibes. That's it. I mean, what else am I supposed to shade off? There's not really a lighting source to think about. And then that makes it like so that whenever it comes down to me actually working on shading on like an illustration and stuff like that, I just don't want to think about it. Ambiguous vibes shading is how I go. Which is like fine. I don't know. I don't think lighting should have to be like completely like accurate. So I'm not too pressed about it personally. Oops. Oh. Oh, is this the different? Oh. This? Oh. What? What? Hold on. Wait. Wait, where the oh, it's this. I don't even know how I'm gonna crop this. I feel like I'm gonna end up cropping it way closer. You're not gonna be able to see most of her dress anyway, but whatever. It's fine. I was thinking the other day, I was like thinking about how I'm not the kind of person to really draw my like favorite like ultimate, like I'm not the kind of person that draws like my Kamiyoshi and stuff a lot, or in general I've never been a person who draws like my favorite characters like super often, because, and I think Akuno said he has the same problem, where essentially it's like I feel like if I draw them, I have to draw them like perfect, you know? And so I want to commit time and energy to make them as perfect as possible, but then as a result you never draw them because you're too scared to. And I feel like that's totally the case. Like I never draw like I shouldn't say never, but I rarely ever draw like Wiwa, and I rarely draw yeah, I want to do them justice. I rarely draw like Lucina, I rarely draw Enna, but I will say the one consistency I have is that I've always loved drawing like Minto And it was also the case with, you know, a certain nondescript fairy as well. I just really, there's just something about it that, like, regardless, I kind of like am able to push past and draw them anyway. And so I've always been very happy about that, because then it makes me feel happy to draw her. I hate drawing Minto frills. That's fair. I think, okay, I don't know what it is. I'm not a frills hater. I'm not a hater on ruffles and stuff. Maybe it's because I learned to draw ruffles really early, or maybe it's because I'm a seamstress and I like just love the thought of like, you know, adding ruffles and lace. But like, I totally understand why people wouldn't want to. I just think it's relaxing, and I think it's a nice, like, just enough brain power to like entertain me, you know? But I wish I drew people I cared about more, like more of my like oshis. Like literally at my desk, guys. By the way, there's no Miao shrine in my office anywhere, even though I have Miao merch. There's no, I don't even know if a Miao shrine exists anywhere in the world. But anyway, on my monitor, I have my favorite Enna pieces. Not all of them, because I have like a bunch of my like standees at the above my desk, but then on my monitor stand is like all my favorite little Enna pieces. I'll send you a picture, and that's what I think official merch is, a lot of it too. Some stuff doesn't fit on here. Hold on. Sorry, Papa Cat just texted me. How do I send this to myself? Oh, no. So like on top of my top of my monitor, I have like my little Enna shrine. It's a little Enna shrine with some of my favorite Enna arts, like standees and stuff. I don't have the acrylic block here from her birthday, and I don't have like the unit art, because I have the, let's see, I didn't put the Yoku standee because it's like a duo with Millie up there. I didn't put the acrylic block, like the birthday acrylic block up. I didn't put the unit art for second outfit. And there's also one Bybee did that I didn't put in here. What else? What are the Enna things that are not in here specifically? I mean, none of the Papes are here. I think that's like all this stuff. I mean, like some buttons and things, but like in terms of like as far as standees go, I just have these ones here. And they're, but these are like, I just like looking at them. They just make me so happy to look at. Also, why would I put the unit art? Why would I put the unit art when I have this one anyway? Like, look how cute this one is, guys. Don't you agree? Don't you think this is like literally the cutest fucking like Enna standee ever? What do you mean yuck? What do you mean yuck? No, not yuck. Cute. It's so cute. The way you drew her staff too. It's so cute. So cute. It's in the front because I love it so much. It makes me happy. It's the closest, it sits the closest to me. And I always thought that Nusi's little jar ones were so funny. So yeah, I have the Enna jar one. But genuinely, I really like the acrylic blocks from their birthdays. Like, those are so cute, but also they don't stand up amazingly well because like they're not super balanced. I need to set up my Enna quarter too. Yes, when you do stand picture. I'm lost in the sauce at this moment. Hold on. Yeah, I have like my little Enna corner, and I like it a lot. And I like having it here in my office. I have most of my VTuber merch in my office, honestly. Like, I have a wall of, like, my favorite arts. Okay, my favorite prints that I've gotten. I put IPN up because I thought it was funny, and also my sister basically drew it, so I have to have it up. Also, it's so funny to send it to him every now and then. He's like, ew, why? I'm like... I feel like I want to build, when I move, I want to build shelving in my office for like just my displayed stuff. Because as of right now, I have certain areas of other like storage, like merch storage, for example, where I like display some of my little, excuse me, I have the hiccup suddenly, my little knickknacks and things, but I don't have like a dedicated location, so it'd be nice to put a little corner where I just have like all my weeb shit in the corner, you know? I would love to have like a little weeb corner in my office. That's the goal for when I move. I really honestly cannot wait because so the place I'm moving into, I'll be able to like nail stuff onto the walls and kind of like do whatever I want with it, with the space. And I'm just excited. Fun fact, this little cat, once upon a time, wanted to be an interior designer. So I actually designed my room growing up. Or not my room growing up, but my room that I stayed in high school. Because Papa Cat let me remodel the room when I moved into it. I got put on the other side of the house from everyone else at one point. Because I was up late studying and like, you know, my sibling was gone and whatever. So I was like, okay, I will stay on this side of the house by myself, all by my lonesome. But he let me, but Papa Cat let me remodel the room. So I like designed it to like my absolute, you know, as best as I could, like what I wanted to do, which was like a white minimalist room, and like the color came from all my stuff. And so like I had a really cool like bookshelf and like a cool little entryway shelf. I want to see if I have pictures. I'm really proud of it. But yeah, I wanted to be an interior designer before. I've been through a lot of phases of what I wanted to do. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. Let me see. I just scroll pretty far back, I think. Huh. I don't have like amazing pictures. Here's a funny one. Here's one with Meow Pup in it. Here, I'll just go to this one. Here's this one with Meow Pup in it. You can kind of see it. It's like my little day bed and then like my PC and stuff. This is like 2020, like very old. Do I have better pictures? Oh my god. My old desk setup for my old place. Oh, throwback. I basically compiled a bunch of like pictures that I wanted to like mimic. Oh, here, this is my, oh my god, I used to read a lot. Now I feel like I'm fucking illiterate. But this is my bookshelf. You can see all the fucking young adult novels that I had. I was a collector of books growing up. I want to see if I have a better picture. I guess I don't, unfortunately. But Papa Cat and I built this shelf. It's very nice. Actually, wait. Actually, there might be a better angle. Here. Like, this was the shelf, and then to the left of it was a little reading nook that was like a window reading nook and stuff. I know. I was like a big fan of it. I just like it a lot. But anywho, I can't wait till when I move I get to do all that stuff all over again. It's been a long time, so okay. Okay. I've always been a really big fan of like decorating and stuff. So I'm excited. It's also why whenever I come up for a new idea for my booth, it's always like, oh, here we go again. Now I gotta go spend all this fucking money on like remodeling my booth because I want to do all this new shit. Like, I bought new charm boards, and luckily I don't have to like buy new like spray paint or anything because I have the spray paint from a previous thing. But I will fucking say that I spent like $50 on printing new boards, and like also the shipping for it too was not cheap. I have to spray paint the new clips that I bought, which originally I used I used these like really cute heart-shaped clasps, like, or I don't know what they are. They're like, I think they're meant for sticking onto your phone if you wanted to put charms and stuff. It's very like Decoden style stuff, but I thought they were really cute. And I really liked them, but the only thing is that you're kind of limited on what type of charms you can hang from them. And the way you can hang charms is relatively limited and takes up way more space than I would like to allocate towards it. It's like kind of a waste of, it has like kind of wasteful in space. So I decided that I was going to change my clasps out. And while I do that, I should change the boards out. So I kind of did that. And so now I need to work on that, finishing that up before Offkai. But it fits way more, way more charms. Let me see. Figma. Yeah, I fucking made this shit in Figma. Sue me, graphic designer. Also, some of my friends found out recently that I'm like a graphic designer by trade. Like, this is what I spent all my time doing before. This is what I basically went from like traditional artist, like ink artist, and then I went from ink artist to watercolorist and to graphic designer for the longest fucking time, and then I started doing digital illustration and stuff like that after. But I started off as a graphic designer. That's why when I started getting into VTubing, I would have like a little bit of an aneurysm when I would see somebody like posting these really like, basically, VTubing has a very different vibe from graphic design than what I'm used to learning, and like it doesn't follow a lot of traditional it doesn't follow a lot of like traditional rules, because like, for example, like some things that you should think about when you're graphic designing is like, logo wise, you should try to have it fit in like a square or a circle, and it shouldn't be long if possible. But then that's why a lot of VTuber logos, when they're long, I would like, at the beginning I was like, oh my god, they're so, it's like very distracting. And like, yeah, I don't know, I think that logos at the end of the day should be recognizable and also tell a story, or like tell, you know, indicate what it is to like a very clean, in a clean way. Less is more when it comes to logos. I still don't like certain VTuber logos, TH. Yeah, I think some are like, don't really follow like rules, traditional rules of graphic design, which is fine. If it's something, again, VTubing is fun, and if there's just something that you like because you think it's pretty, then by all means. But I will say, in terms of branding and whatnot, there are certain things that will do better and be more memorable than others. So, yeah. Yeah. I actually want to redo like my stamp. I have like a seal inspired by like the traditional Chinese seals that you have. But haven't yet. Because I just want to make one change because my current one is pretty simple. It's just my name. If I can find it. Shop. Doko. Branding. Oh, that is like impossible to fucking see. Okay, wait, hold on. So it's like this. So like the horizontal part for MiaoYuen shop is like an addition, but this is the actual seal. But I want to make it so that I kind of incorporate Miao a little bit more into it. So I want to do it like, here, let me just take this and then we'll go here. This has been something I've been meaning to do, but I haven't really done. Okay, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna remove this part. And we're actually gonna make it the normal fucking size. And then I wanted to do this. This is like literally like a sketch of all time, but basically I wanted to do something like this to edit it. Yeah, Larion, hello. But I wanted to update my stamp essentially. But I have not worked on doing that, and I don't know if I'll do that anytime soon. But yeah, it's just my seal. I thought it'd be cool to incorporate like Miao on it a little bit more. Cause this seal is just like my name seal. That Papa Cat helped me design because he was like telling me the rules of how to make a name seal, like a Chinese name seal. So he was telling me about it, but I would like to edit a little bit, you know? Anyway, yeah, recently some people found out that I did graphic design once upon a time. And so I was like, yeah. They're like, can you do this for me? And I was like, they were like, do you do commissions? Like, are you a freelancer? And I was like, yeah. I just don't advertise it a lot because, not really something I do for the VTubing space because I don't think what I do is particularly what VTubers are looking for. Because again, I think a lot of VTubers want very like stylized stuff and very, cutesy things that are not very, they're like very non-traditional. So I'm like, that's not really the stuff that I do, and it's not what I'm used to doing. So I was like, oh, I really don't know if I would be the best option. But if people did want me to do graphic design, like typography stuff or whatever, typography, guys, is the only thing I fucking actually have gone to take classes for. Out of all art things, I've only taken a class in typography. And if you don't know what typography is, it's basically word-based graphic design, to put it most simply. But it usually includes things like the design of a flyer, the design of a newspaper or a magazine, and or signage and stuff like that. It's like how words interact with the rest of a graphic and like the importance of that, because it is pretty important. It does make a substantial difference, you know. And it's like all about hierarchy and things like that. But it's also like because I'm originally a like graphic designer, and that's what I studied and or have studied, I should say. And because I'm not really, how do I say, like I don't really have as much experience with like illustration or like even drawing chibis as a lot of other people. Like basically, guys, I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you. When I started doing cons is when I actually started drawing like anime. That was 6 years ago. And that was my real, genuine, like first time really drawing anime. Before that, I did not draw anime at all. I drew very, very differently. And some of you have seen my older stuff, but yeah, I literally not what I would do. So it took a long time to transition and learn and understand. And again, like when I started, I wasn't a student, so my growth was like slower because I was not an art student. I was a STEM student. So, you know. Oh my god. Ugh. So, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Hmm. Got a BRB? Okay, no problem, no problem. I'm just fucking yapping away here. I forgot that I was looking at how many charms could fit on this number. 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 9, 54 small charms, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 35 big charms. That's pretty solid, I think. That's a pretty solid number. I don't even know how many charms I have as it is right now. Actually, let me count. My current where is it? Has image. My current big charm board, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 times 7 is 28. It fits 28 designs, so I can fit another 7, and that should be enough for my new stuff. I mean, I only have a few new designs and then a few that I don't get to display normally because I just don't have space for them. But yeah. And I have a lot of small charms that I haven't been able to display in general. Alright, now I just have to do the rendering for the little ice cream. Actually, I kind of did most of it. I think I did, like, most of it. I think I did most of it. Hold on. I want to fix the ice cream layer. I don't know. How does people draw ice cream anime? What? Wait. How do people render ice cream? That doesn't look appetizing. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Okay. I guess it's like... Get a little dark. It's like... And then let's blend it out a little bit. I also probably not in just one. Then probably like... Okay, I think that's good. let's see. Oh, I didn't render. I guess this is clear, like a clear or white color. Wait, let me pick this, this, and then let's do a little this, and then we'll do a little that, and then we're good. Yay! Okay. Okay. I want to texture this a little bit, so I'm gonna try to noise monochrome pad. Okay, there we go. Perm. Okay, wait, actually, I want to color some of the line art, I think. Okay, wait, what I'm gonna do... Shirt and top, collar can be... And for this... I want to make it more of like the mint color. And then this one will be skin color. Also, I'm noticing this is like going way further than it needs to be. So I need to erase that. And then this one should be probably a darker mint color. And then I'm going to go ahead and also, oopsie. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna color the line art a little bit. Actually, I feel like the ice cream should not the cone, should not be green line art either. Just... Oh no, I'm lagging! Oh no! Oops, Here we go. These also... Color all of this actually, except for the bow and the actual ice cream. Okay, any other parts that I'm missing? Actually, I don't think I colored in Mint's eyebrows. Okay. And then let's do a little... fade her eyebrows away a little bit. Okay. Arm. Wait, where the fuck? Erase this. Where the what layer? What? Wait, I'm confused. Oh. EXD. Okay. Alright. I was like, why is it like that? Okay. This. What else am I missing? I kind of want to recolor the lines for the... I want to recolor the lines for the gold to be a little bit more gold related. Only do a little light dusting. Okay, there we go. Yay! And then let's do this part too. Ta-da! I think Minto is basically done. DHL says I'm the next stop, but why is my courier driving away from me? Wait, dude, I hate when that shit happens. Come back! Let me hold on 1 second, guys. They're coming back. Oh my god, yay! What are you missing? What are you waiting on? charms. Oh, cute. Let's see. Ice cream stand night market. Last minute charms came in faster than my charms sent. Holy shit, that's so funny actually. Let's make it like night market. It's like our thing is like a night market, right? So I can kind of like do a little messing around with this, I think. Okay. I know this is gonna be cropped in a way that like it's gonna not show the bottom of it, but I'm just gonna draw it as if you like pretend you can see her legs. Wait, let me just do a hee hee funny for myself. Just adds legs. All right. So that's for my own reference. Okay. I want to do, let me see. What does a night market ice cream stall look like? I want to do like little lights for sure. Oops. Trying to look at like night market, like references. See how I would want to do this. Okay, I think this is gonna be very funny. Let's do this. All right, guys, I haven't drawn a background, like a legitimate background in a hot minute. This is gonna be very messy and very painted, and we're just gonna pray. Let's see. Wait, let me grab a few more images. I don't know if I like the... Okay, I got a few pictures. All right. Lock in. Okay. Realistically. I want it to be... This is my working area. Let's do multi. So it's... Let's see. So... I feel like... all of the night market references that I'm looking at are ones where like the angle doesn't make sense to me for like what I'm drawing. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna fucking go for it. All right. I want to do like kind of redder tones because of the lights. Actually, maybe I should sketch this out first. I'm gonna be Minto. What's this layer? I'm gonna just make this a little this. Why am I lagging so much? Why am I lagging? Why am I— what? Guys, do you see this? I'm like lagging a ton. Should I close these? Close these. Why am I lagging? What the heck? What the heck? Memory usage? Let me look. I'm not— nothing's super high. Everything's around like 60. What the heck? Aww. Okay, you know what? Here, maybe what I'll do is— okay. Pictures. Where's the photo card template? Is it this one? Is this the right photo card? Oh, I'm sure it probably does. If this is the right— yeah. Is this the right template? Hold on. No, this is not ours. Okay, this is down. No, I got it. Okay. And then we're just gonna grab so as is. Actually, wait. Bad idea. Cancel. No. Here's what we'll do. I'm just gonna save this as a PNG. As PNG. I realized that my canvas size is a little large, so I was like, let me just reduce it. It's probably the play. Open. Uh-oh, Choco. What? Where'd it go? M-I-N-T. Where did it go? What the? Pictures, art. Oh, wait. Wait, what? M-I-M-I-M-I-N-T-O. Into. Okay. And then this. And then... Yeah, my canvas is a little large. I don't know how close I want to crop it. I have to resize the majority of the ones last night. Okay, okay. I don't know how close is everybody's crops? Like how close is everyone cropping? It seems pretty close, right? Like everyone's like it's a bust. Pretty close. Okay. Oh my god, I just saw the one David. I don't know what his looks like either. You might need to message him to remind him. Cause honestly, he might have more gore. Alright, let's do it like this then. Okay. Alright, Alright, let's make this a little darker. Alright. Alright, and now we sketch a thing. Of angle. Like this one makes no sense to me. You just make them into a little out. So at her head height would be like little stall things, but then we also got to angle it. A corner of a table. Say there's like a bar here. Okay. Let's see. Are we signing on top of the Polaroids, or is everyone's blank? I forgot. Are they just blank? Everyone did blank? Okay, okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure. I was gonna ask when I decided I just wanted to print. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Totally understandable. Okay, let's do it like... Let's do like a navy... No, let's do it more... Okay. I'm gonna hide me. um So if they have like the little signs off of the side of their thing, their actual stall will probably have like lights in the inside of it. So probably on this side, I would do like a goldenish lighting. um It probably goes in like small this. Um that. And then let's see. Then we have tabletop in front of this. Brown. Be like a little more reddish. And a bit darker here. Table. Bit of light shine. Also from light we'll have this. Wow, I'm literally in the background that won't even be fucking seen is where I'm thinking about lighting for the first time in this whole entire piece. It's fine. You know what? That's just how it is. And then we'll have like a little sign. What if I like... Actually, hold on. Far back. Enough. Lighter. I feel like the countertops a lot of the times at like places like this, they have like a counter for the people and then a counter for like a serving counter like this. And then this one. Oops. This, and then darker color downwards. Side 2. Then this will probably just almost black. This corner. Basically. Let's see. Move my sketch. Where the fuck layer is it? This one? Alright. Okay, so we have the countertop, and then we actually have another side of the countertop that needs to be the lightest of these colors, because it's gonna be the side that people work on. That's a little crooked. I fucked that up. Wow, I'm select this. Hold on. Thoughts on my counter so far? Putting so much effort into drawing this fucking counter that's gonna be like unviewable behind Mint. You can't even see it. Okay. Not me always fucking doing more than I need to be doing. Cancel. So you're not gonna see that corner at all. Trim this top part first. I feel like it shouldn't be like dark blue in the background, because if there are people working back there, I feel like there's like a white tarp or something. So I feel like this should actually be kind of like, yeah, I think this is better. Instead of dark blue, I'll use like a lighter brown, so. And then I will add there are probably people working back there. Okay, and now what do I write on the fucking signs? Fuck. Translate. Okay, we're just gonna Google Translate something. Hold on. Japanese. Okay, nice. What the? What? Hello? Oh. Oh, okay, here we go. Ice cream. In Chinese. I think it'll be easier to write. Bing chilling! Okay, it's gonna be with this, I think. Okay. God, my Chinese is about to be exposed for being awful right now. This just looks so funny. Hey. Hey. Oh. Ding. Actually, sorry, Minto, please move for 2 seconds while I write this once. Dude, my Chinese handwriting is so dog shit. My Chinese professor is probably so disappointed in me, honestly. I'm disappointed in me. And I wrote this backwards. Hehe. I don't know the characters for it, so I have to. Oh my god. Okay. This is so silly looking. And I will just repeat it on the second sign. Because who the fuck cares? No one, except me. So, like, I can do whatever I want. And then I just gotta add a little bit of this. And then what if I just like did a like a 200 yen. Oops. I'll do a 200 yen. Whatever. Not be bothered. Alright, okay. Thoughts, everybody? The lighting is not anything special for this. I don't know if anyone did anything nice. I did not actually more than 2 seconds about Minta's actually. Maybe I can do, maybe I could do this. I don't know if this looks worse or better. I do want to backlight her a little. Alright, thoughts, guys? Hey, Alright, I think this is fine. I think we merge this. Alright. Save as... Do you want it saved as Photoshop or saved as... Want this saved? How are people turning it in? Drive Dropbox. Files. Are they saved? Okay, they're saved as Photoshop files. Okay. Save as Photoshop. Meow! Mini Polaroid with bleed. Save. I did resize the canvas. I'm so sorry in advance. Okay. It should be uploading. Oh. Oh. Files. Okay, there we go. Yay! I love how, like, absolutely horrendous this looks without the framing. It's so funny to me. All right, anyway, I've uploaded it. Yippee! All right. Let's see. Where is indie glitch stars, wildfire, FSP. What is the indie one? Oh, indie. Okay. Alrighty. Next set of shit to do. Mako sketch. Open recent. Do I have a Mako on here? I don't have a Mako reference. I'm going to cry. Wait, didn't I not? Oh no, it's right here. I do have Mako. I want to do Mako's like summer outfit. It's so fucking cute. I'm like definitely by a lot a big fan of it. This is my favorite for sure. Z's. All right. Bye bye Utana Pandora. Okay. Hey, let me. Darker. Here we go. Mako. Okay. Wow. I love the shape of Mako's eyes. They're just so cute. I just love Mako. Let me pull up more references. Hello, hello, how are you today? Mako. Media. Ah. Oh god, yawning. Ah. I was like squinting unironically in all of her thumbnails, and I'm like, can I just see how you look like without you? Okay, here we go. Hee. Yippee! Miko. I love her. She's such a beautiful. Okay. When I draw like chibis and stuff, well, when I draw like not just chibis but peekers, I tried to mimic the way that the original artist drew their eyes and stuff, like their eyelashes, because it's kind of like trying to mimic someone's eye shape in real life when you draw like portraits and stuff. So I just felt like it was very important to me to try to really get the same you know, style, which is why sometimes all the eyes look pretty different. I mean, I obviously add a little bit of my own touch to it, but the way they draw the eyelash shape and the pupils, I try to mimic as best as possible. Because a lot of VTubers have very, very nice, like, unique eyes anyway, and so I want to be able to capture that when I draw. What if I went straight to line art and I skipped the sketch for these, since I'm running short on time anyway? And then my sketches tend to be pretty clean anyway for speakers. I've locked down a process. Ah, sorry. I feel like that might be easier for me. I haven't posted any of my off-Kai catalog because I'm still fucking grinding and I feel kind of bad. So I started posting like little tidbits of the catalog with certain like groups. So I posted the Dreamers catalog, so all the Dreamers merch that's gonna be at our table. And then I'm gonna do, I have a V4 Mirai also planned, and Prima Project. That's why I'm rushing to finish this one. Those are gonna go out soon. But I want to get them, I'm trying to get as much done as possible. I definitely feel like I am of the boat of biting off more than you can chew for Offkai. I have so many new designs and so much new stuff. And I just feel like I have made a mistake. But also, I don't know, I just feel like a big part of it is I feel like I want to draw all the friends that I've made this year too. Some people even I've drawn multiple times at this point, but I still want to make sure I have merch of everybody. I don't know. My friends mean a lot to me, and they've been very, very supportive of me doing art, so I want to make sure I show my appreciation for them. Okay. Custom opened one of my packages, saw Doobie, then said, yep, good enough for me. That's so funny. I don't know if Customs opened any of my packages. They like put a sticker, right? If they open it. They like have to say that they've opened it. I didn't actually read any of the notification or like notices. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had my custom stuff, or my stuff opened by Customs. But also, can I just tell y'all, I made little Miao charms. I don't have a ton. I didn't print a ton of them because I didn't know how many people would want one. So I'm gonna be so for real with y'all, and I only printed 10. But I hope you guys like them. They're like, I did the Miao that's holding the light stick, and they're like the perfect size. I'm glad with the size that they turned out. I was kind of concerned that they'd be too big or too small because I actually have a really hard time like adjusting the sizes of stuff for certain, you know, mini charms. So trying to take a picture of it. But I think the size is good for this one. I am a fan. I'm just excited to bring it. I know that I'm just stoked because I just like them. I like this design a lot. I really genuinely like the design of the Miao. Very pleased. But this is the new charm. Jake saw it and he was like, can I have one? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I get the first one. And I was like, yeah. And he was super happy. I was debating on whether or not I wanted like a pink clasp or a purple clasp, but I was like, the light stick is more pink anyway, so I'll make the clasp purple. Because they don't have a color that's close to me. So it's either hot pink, light pink, or this, or like a lavender. So I was like, okay, I'll do the lavender. But yeah, I'll have a few of these with me at Offkai. So if anybody wants them, please let me know. I'll try to hold on to one for you. I don't have a ton. Because I just didn't know if anybody would want any. I don't know. Yeah, I will save one for you for sure, Z's. I will for sure save one for you. Yes, I want to see, Oh my gosh. Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. feel like they're gonna be so cute. Wait, those are so precious! Oh my gosh! Just a little guy! Oh my god! That's so cute. That's so cute. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of those. Just a little guy! I love just a little guy mascots. Oh, so go in. Just a little guy mascots are my favorite by far. He actually has one of these things on. Meow. Meow. Okay. And does not. Welcome back, Doc. How are you today? How was work? Did you finish? Are you done for the day, or is it just like, are you on break? Welcome back. I'm done. Oh, hype! Yippee! Weekend! Weekend time! Yoo-hoo! Huge news, huge news, huge news. Oops. I was 7:30 to 3:30 this week? Oh. Nine to 5 next week? Oh, okay, okay. Is it because training? I know hours during training tend to be a little wonkier. Oh. Training on different station this week was Warside, next to narcotics. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Then my schedule starts going wild. Well, is it because like, will you be assigned like, I guess semi-permanently to like a station? Is that how it works? Alright, let's draw her little sharky fins. More rotate through the week at the hospital, so you may cycle however many stations. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. I don't know if I made her fins big enough, like her head fins. I guess I could. Put like this. got little curls too. Surprised to see how much see so much Uni merch, not gonna lie. She grew so fast. Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of it is she's doing the Fantastic Reality or whatever it's called. The one with Huni, oh not Huni, Nimi and stuff. So I think a lot of people are like finding her through that, which is great. But yeah, I think that's a big reason. I'm gonna a big reason why people are finding her now. That may have not known her prior to that. Because I think most of the people who stream are basically like Nimi and Mint and... Is it Nimi and Mint? Nimi? Who's part of it? I don't remember. But basically, I think like... Nimi... Doobie, that's right. I think they mostly stream on YouTube. So Huni is normally a Twitch streamer. So I think that's like someone that they probably haven't really discovered until now. So I'm sure that's a part of it. But I'm happy for her. I'm glad she's finding success and being able to live out her dreams. She works quite hard. From mistake to famous VTuber wowie. I know. I knew her because of... Well, I knew her through like Artist Alley a little bit. And like Kuno introduced... Oh, oopsies. Actually. Let's see here. I met her through Kuno originally at like AX once, I think. And I just knew her as a Pomudachi because I think she's very active in the Pomucord and stuff. And I wasn't really active in Pomucord, but Pomucord often invited me to like spend time with them at cons and stuff. Like whenever there was like a concert or something, they would be like, Miao, do you want to come hang out with us in the Pomucord area? And so I'd hang out with them, and that's kind of where I like met Huni and a bunch of other people, or like that's where I knew them from. So I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to forget my experience of being dressed as Pomu for, I'm trying to figure out how her bangs are. I'm never going to forget the experience of cosplaying Pomu during Pomu's last concert and crying my eyeballs out with Oimo. In the middle of Pomucord, who's all doing who are all doing cheers and crying. Like, I'm never gonna forget that experience. Yeah, it was Kuno's first time ever really seeing me, first of all, cry like that, and then second of all, just like the energy of the VTuber space. Like, I think that was really what sold him on VTubers. Because he was like, I never would have expected something like this to impact people the way that it has. And it's really nice to see just so many people caring about like a silly little anime girl, you know? Yeah, it's a core memory for sure. I think an extra funny part of that whole experience was like Oimo's fiance, like, does not know anything about VTubers, did not know what was going on. And when Oimo started crying, he was like not sure what to do, and we're like, bro, just comfort her. And he was like, oh, okay. But it was really funny because Oimo gave him her ultra oranges, and he was like, when do I crack it? And it's like, crack it during Pomu's song, but like, he's like, why can't I crack it earlier? And then he was like really confused, and Kuno was like, yo, it's literally your ultimate. You cannot ult until Pomu's on the screen. And he's like, oh, I understand now. It was so funny. But yeah, it's just like, it definitely very, very much a core memory for me. I I remember being very emotional the whole time, because like I wasn't originally going to cosplay. I don't love, yeah, mid-fight translation was so hype. I'm not the kind of person who really likes cosplaying while I booth, because it's just very difficult. So those of you who don't know, I was originally a cosplayer before I was a VTuber, maybe around the time, no, before I did art, before I started doing art like this, I was a cosplayer. That's how I kind of like got into anime, I guess. Got more into the anime space as like a creator, I guess, is cosplay. And I learned very quickly once I started tabling that cosplaying and tabling is very hard, especially the bigger your cosplay and the longer your wig, the harder it is. So I just was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? But I wanted to do it for Pomu's last concert, so I did. And I don't regret it at all. It was very difficult and it was kind of a hard time. However, I'm very happy with like my experience doing that, because I think it made for some very unforgettable memories for me, you know? But I'm happy to see like everyone in Pomu Court and stuff, and everyone who was involved with that, very close. Like I see them always like doing stuff together, and it's just like they were very dedicated to bringing like Wotoge to the West in like a genuinely passionate way, and that made me very happy, because like again, like it was not something normalized by any means and not common to find. So it was very cool, because prior to that I used to be really into titles. I don't really follow anymore, but like AKB48 and stuff was like my whole middle school, high school era, you know, of being a weeb. And then kind of fell out of it because there's not really anyone around me who was interested, and people thought it was like, people in the anime space were kind of viewed people who, you know, yakai is like cringe. So like even people who did it at like AX and stuff, like people were not treated very kindly, I would say, comparatively. So I never really got into it, and so it's nice to see, even though I don't do Wotoge or anything like that anymore, or like I guess I never really got into it personally like that, but you know, even though I'm not really as into the idol scene as I used to be, it's really refreshing to see people getting into it now, you know? It's like baby Miao would have loved this, and adult Miao still loves it, just not a part of it anymore, you know? Oops. Her ears do stick out, but you can't really see them very well. I don't think I'll put the ears. I will skip them. Let's move this down a little bit. It's not this one. And then this one merges here, and then we gotta do her sunnies. Oh my god, I forgot her fangs! Ah! She's got chompers. There we go. Little chompies. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad at drawing like sunglasses and glasses. I feel like I always make them look really weird. Especially on chibis where the sunglasses are like not really meant to go on their face a lot of the time. Like if they're in their hair or something, I'm like, ooh, how do I how do I make sunglasses not look fucking weird? Just realized I need to pack and ship orders today. Today would be a good idea. I'm a little behind. I've been so busy with off-kai prep that I haven't packed my orders recently. Being a one-man band is rough. Times. Don't got time. Oh, they're way more... They're less square than I want them to be. I think this is better. Connect. Why is it? I keep having to do it. This is why I use vector lines, guys, in CSP, because it's just way easier to deal with cleaning up like this, like really small touches without having to redraw fucking everything. Okay. Okay, and then the sides, the sunnies, then banana. Actually, I feel like it's like too... Actually, I think it'll be more like... like that. I think this makes more sense. Okay. I just realized I forgot one of her little hair strands. There's one that goes here. um we go. My tracking is not amazing recently. I don't know why my phone has not been having a good time. But whatever. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay. Actually. Ooh, wait. I want to reduce. I think I'm still not 100% satisfied with like the shape of the sunglasses. Be more like this. And it actually goes up a little higher than that because the sunglasses are three-dimensional. So they would go like this. And then I'm like accidentally. Okay. And like this. Okay. Okay, I think this is progress. Yippee! And then let's do the little X's. Okay, wait, I think I actually this. Smaller side has to be the outer side. Slightly smaller side. Okay, yeah. This up. This. And then a little bit of the inside of the sunglasses. Bottom of this. Guys, I've been addicted to Satisfactory. I've been playing like every fucking day with Jake recently, and it is actually the greatest thing ever. And I don't know why, but this is like... They should just have kids do this, because I'm having a great time doing math and doing fractions. I'm having a great fucking time, genuinely. Like such a... I mean, it's kind of complicated because it's more like... What is that? What are you... It's in chemistry. You use it a lot in chemistry. What's the thing where it's like... Conversion? The conversions between like unit conversion? I don't remember what the term is, but basically that. I fucking love playing Satisfactory and doing that. Is it just conversions? Yeah, I think it might. I think it's called conversions, but I don't know if there was like another phrase for the there's like a phrase for the actual math of it, like what the math part is called, because you're doing conversions, but then the actual process is not actually called conversions. It's like it's the math where it's like this, where it's like you have like x over y equal or times like y over 1 equals x, like shit like that. It's not algebra. It's not algebra. There's like another, it is algebra, but it's not, that's not what the math is called. I can't remember. Basically, we're doing that because it's like, yes, so we have an ore node that outputs 120 iron ore a minute, and then the smelters can smelt at 60 ore per minute, so which outputs 60 ore per minute, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that means we need 2 smelters to create, for maximum efficiency, 1-to-1 efficiency of 120 ore into 120 iron bars into, and then it's like each little thing can be mathed out for like all the different products that need to be made as well. Yeah. So I don't know what it's called. Probably conversions, maybe something else. Who knows? Do I want to make it bigger? I think I do actually. Okay. And then we can erase this part. But yeah, it's been fun. We've been like mathing everything out. I'm pulling a blank. Yeah, me too. We've been just doing that, and it's been really, really fucking fun. I just been having a good time with it, and so I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is just conversion, but I thought that was another name for it. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Chemistry was so long ago. It's funny because I'm pretty sure I learned the name in high school chem, but that is like fucking ancient, so I definitely don't remember. Numbers can be relaxingly worthy when it's consensual and not important stuff. Yeah, exactly. Legally, I cannot say I hate math now because I'm going to fucking business school, so... However... I have a varied relationship with math. Stoichiometry! Yes! That's what it's called. Holy shit. That is what it is. That is the name. Correct. Oh my god. Yeah, it is stoichiometry. Cause... Yeah, I don't know why I remembered that, but not the name. I don't know. I guess somewhere out there, one of my chemistry teachers is probably happy and also sad. Sad I forgot the name, but happy I remembered what it was. Make this bigger. There we go. Mako needs a freckle. I forgot her freckle. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's kind of out there word, to be fair, yeah. And then it's this, it's this, it's these. Erase this. And clean this up a little bit more. What the f- erase the- okay, there we go. What else am I missing on her outfit? She's got the sunnies. She's got the hair clippies. Can't really see her earrings anyway. Can't really see her scrunchie. In actuality. Part of me wants to like do what I did with Shy Lily and draw like, hold on, let me see if I can first. Actually, what does Mako's tail look like? Like this? Actually, I don't think so. I kind of want to like it would be cool to kind of get her tail behind her a little bit, I feel like. Is that weird? Is it cuter with the tail? Now I gotta stop by the hospital security, hoping they have my ID badge. They gave me the card that I can use to access while at the hospital, but not the photo ID. Oh. Hope that works out for you. Hope you can resolve that quickly and easily. Could you line up one fin on the tail with the hair spike bit? At the top? Like this? I feel like it needs to be like independent. Rotate. At the top. Is this silly? What does her tail pattern look like, actually? Oh, Sameshima. Is her tail entirely smooth? Do you not have little nicks in her tail? I thought she did. Not? I'm not allowed to scroll back further than this? Ah! Meiko Sameshima. Images. Oh, she had little stripies on her tail. Sorry. Oh my god. Attacked by Yawn. Jesus Christ. Does this look weird? Should I do it with or without the tail? I really don't know. How did I do Shy Lilies? Let's see. How did I do it before? Off Kai merch. Did I have Shy Lily? Maybe I have it lower? No. I feel like I don't want it too small. I still want you to be able to tell it's a tail. Maybe... Maybe, okay, I think this angle for the top part is fine, but I need to adjust this bottom one. I think it just needs to be like... Oops. Maybe like that. I think this works. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little thicker. Okay. There we go. Yay! I think this is good. I should probably thicken the sunglasses too, actually. Okay. And then we can erase this and erase this. I actually quite like this. I think I like this. I think I'm a fan. I think I am a fan of this. All right. Let's just do a quick make her eyes right color. They're like ruby red, not it's red. Yay! I have to run, so I'm going out for dinner. Thank you for the wonderful stream and relaxation post, even during work. I'll catch you around. Thank you so much for hanging out today, but Duck, I have you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh my god. What happened? Here, I'm gonna send this to Mako real quick while I start the next one. Mako. Whee! Okay. Mako Yamishima. Okay. So Mako is done for now. Where did my everything go? My UI. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I hit a button. I don't know what I hit that made everything disappear. I don't know what the hotkey was. That was an accident. Okay. Miko. Oh, pillow. Let's do pillow deer. Okay. So is this okay? This is still sketch lines. Okay. let's go ahead and do pillow deers. I like starting with the eyes on these peakers. I don't know, it's just like... That's not fun. It just gives me like a place to... This is like the focal point anyway. So I just like starting with the eyes. I think Pillow Deer is so cute. I have not really listened to a bunch of like ASM artists personally, but I think I mentioned the other day I kind of got into them a little bit more, because I started listening to specifically like, what are they called? The like ear massage triggers and stuff, and I'm kind of a fan of those. I kind of like those a lot. I don't know if I mentioned, but because I'm hearing impaired, being able to hear the sound of someone like massaging your ear just felt very relaxing and comforting, that I can actually hear something. So I don't know, I was just like kind of stoked to listen to it. And then so I listened to a little bit of Racky's ear massage ASMR and also some of Pillow Deer's triggers, and I just found that I liked the ear massage ones the most. So started listening to a little bit of her stuff recently, and I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to understand a little bit better why people enjoy ASMR. I mean, obviously everybody likes different things, and so we'll listen to different things. It does seem like something cool to try out one day, like to try doing. What was that weird? Like someone who can't fucking hear really will do a ASMR stream? I don't know. Also, just like the dogs are kind of loud. Like occasionally they'll bark or make noise, and I just don't want to like destroy someone's eardrums, you know? Also, I don't have my mic is monodirectional, so unfortunately I wouldn't have any way to like, you know, do buy whatever the I don't binaural? Binaural? Like I wouldn't be able to do any of that. Hello, welcome back. Binaural? Guys, English is so hard. English is so hard. Why is it so hard? Why can't it be easier? Aura is ear stuff? Oh, interesting. I did not know. Oh my god, Pillow Deer is gonna be so fast to draw because she's all symmetrical. Thank you. Thank you for being the most cute little symmetrical bean ever. This is so nice. Hello, Leah. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Pillow Deer right now. She's a ASM artist VTuber. Her design is very cute. On my last break from work. Ooh, congrats. It's almost the weekend. Unless you also work weekends, but you know. Still, very nice. I always loved the meme that was like, I quit my 9-to-5 job to work 24/7, like, to run my own business and work 24/7. That's me. I work weekends so often. Honestly, quite frankly, I actually mostly work weekends. I work most weekends. Either I'm doing a con or I'm still working anyway. I still give myself time off. I just mostly give myself time during the daytime hours. But, I'm very still pleased with this schedule. Oops. Um... Oh, she has one side that's like a little thicker because of a little stripe of white. About the same length. To figure out a way. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Okay. E. I'm just trying to finish a few more peekers for off-kai. I don't have that many more. I have Pillow Deer, I have the FSP boys, but okay, here's the thing is that I don't know how many people are interested in purchasing them. I might hold off on trying to finish them for off-kai and might just wait until like an impulse where they typically, or they have in the past, guested. Because I don't know if they're guesting at all at off-kai, and yeah, I don't know. There hasn't been as like a huge interest for them, so I'm not sure if I want to do them. But have a good thank you. Have a good rest of your work day. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to prioritize doing them or not. Hard to say. Hard to say, because I don't know. I want to do them, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I would love to do them for off-kai because it's like arguably the place to like drop a bunch of new peekers and stuff for VTubers, but I don't know. It's like off-kai's in a week, and quite frankly, I've been putting off a lot of other work to prep for off-kai, as in like I have a lot of grad school paperwork that I need to do, and I also have to I have a lot of grad school paperwork I need to fill out, and then also prep for AX, and just like a lot of things. So I'm just behind, and I'm like, man, I should really sort this shit out, but I want to finish all these VTubers, you know? I don't even know how many new peekers I've drawn at this point. I was making my catalog last night, or like putting together more of my catalog, and then realizing I don't have fucking space to list all of my new peekers. And I basically run out of space for charms too, but charms were a little easier to fix, but peekers, like, definitely out of fucking space. I don't know. I'm also like partially nervous. I'm like sure I'll do fine, but and Offkai's not that expensive for me because I don't have to pay for like housing or like a flight. So, and I can bring as much as I want, technically speaking. So, in that sense, I'm not too worried because yeah, again, like it's not a high risk, but I put in a lot of money into my new merchandise for this con, and so I'm just like worried that it'll like bite me in the ass. I was looking at my credit card statement the other day and I was like, holy shit, this is such a concerning number. Hi Haley, how are you? Like a majority of the payments and charges and stuff are off Kai. There's a few things that are AX as well, but like for the most part, it's mostly off Kai. So I'm like, oh god. If this goes to shit, like what if no one gives a fuck about my stuff? Like there's so many cracked and super ass talented people coming and I'm just like, I wouldn't buy my stuff. I don't know. I too am hella worried. Yeah, I don't know. It's not even like, I'm not even trying to like shit on myself for the sake of shitting on myself, you know? Like I'm not trying to like have anyone pity me in that way or whatever. I'm just genuinely like, oh god, like I don't know, I'm nervous. And also like genuinely part of me is also just nervous to see people I haven't seen in a long time, like other VTubers and stuff, and I'm like, oh gosh, what if everyone decides that they hate me suddenly? I love anxiety. It's so great. It's so wonderful. Anxiety feels so good all the time. Yeah, well, like, what if Mako sees me again and is like, ew. Even though I've hung out with Mako, like, multiple times, you know, in person, I feel I'm like, what if she hates me? Gotta go. I love your content. Keep it up. Never quit. Finally, I'm subbed. Yo, yay! Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Irrational fears. I finally started like prepping all the mini peekers because I realized, oh my god, guys, there's so many. There was a lot of responses on the interest check. So I was like, damn, okay, I gotta lock in and fucking get these ready and started because I'm going to regret it if I don't. Because the reality is, there's a lot of fucking designs on here. But also, I'm just trying to freaking finish them too. So I don't know, I'm like, rah! All a mess. It's all a mess. Did you see the list I made? I'm so sane. Dude, I know. I know. Getting like all of those stickers is pretty crazy. I didn't add that many like charm designs because my charm designs are full body chibis and I'm not I didn't really want to add more because I feel like I have quite a bit as it is and I don't think I have to have space. So I decided not to add too many more. Also, my deadline was like kind of tight, so I just didn't want to like crunch that hard, so I was like, okay, mini peekers it is. And then I'm still like, wow, I'm so smart making myself do mini peekers and like they're still the same amount of energy as normal peekers, except I produce them myself. Wow. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, there's just so many things. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe art was a mistake. No, I will never genuinely say that. I really, really do love doing art and drawing and stuff, and it's like, means a lot to me. To be able to do this as my job. No. Okay, Pilladeer is done for the line art. Her eyes are kind of an orangish color. Get that. Oh, that is really bright. It's toward this. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, Pilladeer done for now. Where is my task list? Oh, I haven't drawn Scooby at all. Ah! Let's see. Come on, guys. I really wanted to do some other people too, but I just don't think I'll have time. Ugh. Doobie 3, I almost put 40. Doobie 3D. And I also have Yena to do. Hers is still a sketch. I finished Cersei's line art. I also had to render Leah. This is already the line art for this. So that line art is done. Cersei's line art is done. Roscoe's is not. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. Maybe. Let's do Doobie next. And then Doobie. I'm sorry, I'm still sniffly. Do I do Doobie with the hat? Or should I do her with the hat, without the hat? Should I with the goggles, without the goggles? What do? I'm not sure. Do I want to do her with or without? Just draw her eyes first. No. Is Doobie more recognizable with or without her hat? How do most people draw Doobie? Doobie. Probably with hat is how I'm seeing a lot of people draw her. Or at least with the goggle. How did I draw her on my other thing? Have I drawn her? I think I drew her with the hat. Oh no, I just drew her goggles only. And I don't know. Do I want to draw her with the goggles too, or the hat too? Are we reconnected? Are we good? Are we back? Are we okay? We live again? Okay, I don't know what happened. My VTube Studio like crashed, and then it like took everything out with it, I guess. Anyway, in which I'm still struggling to decide if I draw Doobie with hat, without hat, and with goggles, or without goggles. I don't know what's better. Miss Doobie. No. I feel like on one hand it would be cute, on the other hand I feel like it's cringe. Like, not cringe, but like I feel like I won't do it justice, you know? Okay. Let's just start, and then we can draw the hat too and just think about it and figure out if the image. Okay. Kind of really hard to see. I need to see if I can find a better picture of her ref sheet. Doobie 3D ref sheet. I don't know where it... Oh. Okay, this is way higher quality. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not looking at some crunchy ass drawing. We're back in business, boys. Okay. 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 I kind of want to draw her without the hat and with maybe with the goggles, because I really like her ahoge. I think it's really cute. So I feel like I do want all that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This bottom one has it hidden on both sides. So there's that. And this side is under. And this side is over. Connect. Okay. Let's see. A little bit of this. It's got like side parts for bangs in. Her hair. Okay. Ears here. Then her little hair flickies, little flyaways here. And then there we go. I don't know if I like particularly how I've drawn upper part. I feel like the shape is wrong. Not sure. Hold on. Let me clean this up a little. I think it's fine actually. Okay. So we've got on the left side, let's actually, on the left side we have a little flyaway here. This. And also, I realized I was watching one of my VODs the other day, like going over it, and I noticed that I open my mouth a lot when I draw, and I was like, do I actually do that? Is that just my model picking up in that way? And it turns out I just while I draw, my mouth is just open. The flies, guys, they're gonna come in. I just when I draw. Don't know why. Because I'm just like locked in. But it is something I've noticed I do. Drawing. I want to clean up this side too. Like how the lines are overlapping. Okay. And then let's this one. And she has a one crisscross over. This part, erase this part and this part, and we're good. I think I need to shorten this one actually a little bit. Well, and then her little this strand of hair, and also here. What's this? And then let's see here. She's got like little tufts of hair here. Oops, Slayer. Thing. Okay, and like this line. I also remove this because that's the dark part of the hair. Oops, dark part of the hair comes from. Is my bitrate still bad, by the way? Am I like, is my stream like lagging at all or struggling? Because on Twitch it says my bitrate is not good, but on OBS it says it's fine. So I don't actually know what's... I don't know what to trust anymore. They look weird. She has like a lighter here. Okay. Okay, I guess. And then we have her little... Let me just draw it on the symmetry line. It's way easier for me this way. Okay, and then we'll move this over here-ish. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little smaller. Okay, and then also, we should draw her goggles. I wish there's a better reference of her goggles, but that's okay. Okay. Let's turn on symmetry. This going. I know I haven't drawn her Ohoge yet. Oops. Okay. Let's see. We need to draw 2 circles. That. And then also I'm gonna just turn this super transparent temporarily. Do this, and I'm gonna just do a bunch of different layers for all the circles for the layers of the goggles, and then just like delete as needed. There's not like a great way for me to do this if I don't want to freehand it entirely. Yes. Time is it? Oh shit. Do you want to go pick up food? Yeah, I can end. A few minutes. Okay. I wanted to just finish this. Thank you. Okay, I will be ending stream soon because I did not realize what time it was. Oops, my bad. That was my mistake. I am bad at keeping track of time. But it's fine. And then inside of the lens. Why am I so bad at drawing like nice? Okay, there. I was like, how can I not draw a nice little semicircle? Actually, this one I don't measure this. Fix it. That's a better arc for this part. Okay. So that's the inside of the glasses. Then we have that. Then got little stars. And I am a big cheater when it comes to stars. I use my handy dandy trick. Never have to draw a star. Freehand. Retransform. Okay. And then... Alright, I need to draw her little ahoge. Oh. Alright. Do this part. I kind of want it to be. Okay, there we go. I like this. And clean this up a little bit. Okay. Let's do quick erase of all of the inner parts of the hair inside the goggles. I realize it's not erasing all of it because, or it's not doing symmetrical because symmetrical erase. The symmetry ruler is disabled. Pog. Did I not draw her? I wanna. Oopsies. Oopsies. Hold on 1 second. I need to turn this layer on. Ah! Oh. Turn this back on. Base layer. I want to draw her little smile. Okay, and then this. Let's erase the part of the ears that isn't, or ears, eyebrows that you don't see. Excuse me, oh gosh. Excuse me. I wanted to do a little bit of like boom, 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 boom. Actually, I don't think that makes sense. Like this. Once I can do this as a full size peaker, then I'll make it so that there's more like smoke billowing out and it looks a little bit more fancy. But as of right now, I probably won't, just because otherwise it'll be very hard to print for a regular. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit. Okay. Okie dokie dokie dokie. There we go. Yippee! Okay, so that's all for Doobie, and I think here we will go ahead and end stream here. I need to eat. It's already like 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here, but thank you for hanging out with me today, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. We got Minto done and a bunch of line art for the other YouTubers. But yeah, I will be finishing up like my off-cut grind next week in person. Or not in person. before I go like drive up and stuff. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I enjoyed hanging out with you. Let's go find someone to raid real quickie. Let's go ahead and raid Kuno. He's just drawing. I don't know what he's drawing. It looks like Naruto, but I can't actually tell from the thumbnail. Say hi to him for me, because I do gotta raid and dash, but thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever's where we are. See you all next week. Bye!